Okay. Hi Hector, my name is Alma. I'm going to be your counselor. What brings you into today?
Well, I was in a car accident and I lost my arm, my leg, my hip. I can't really use them anymore because of the accident. I can't do the job that I like to do, which makes me depressed.
I'm sorry to hear about your accident and you're having severe injuries. Um, so I understand you're feeling depressed because you're unable to do the occupation that you love or enjoy doing. Is that correct? Okay. What was your occupation?
Construction.
Construction worker. So you stated that you're feeling depressed. What does that look like for you? Depression.
Just drinking a lot. Yeah, I can't really have a conversation with my wife because she just bothers me now. All my kids, I really can't see them like I used to see them because I can't do what I used to do for them, which is provide.
So you stated that you're drinking a lot. What does that consist of?
It's a case of course, like
How do you feel when you drink?
feel like I'm in another world. Like once I get drunk, I can just imagine dreaming about just going back to work and doing what I love to do.
Okay, so drinking puts you in a happy place per se. Okay, so do you feel like that serves as a distraction from the current problems you're having right now, from not being able to do the job that you did before?
It's just a way to get by.
So, okay. You stated that this has conflicted your relationship with your children and your wife because you can't provide for them anymore. What do you mean by provide for them?
Buy them what they want. My wife wanted a new blender or some new clothes. I could get that for her. But now I can't do that. For my kids, just buying them new action figures. And now they probably just see me like less of a man now.
So your occupation before the accident was helping you provide for your family financially, and now you're not able to provide for them, so that makes you feel like less of a man. Okay. Why do you believe that is?
Because where I come from, the man takes care of the family.
Okay.
And what's good of a man if he cannot take care of his family?
That's a good question. Have you thought about that?
Yes, that's why I drink a lot. Because I can't take care of my family.
Do you believe that there's other ways to take care of a family besides financially?
No.
No? Okay. So you stated that you've been drinking a lot and you're having issues with your wife and your children. Are there any other coping mechanisms you've tried to use with your depression or how you've been feeling?
I try picking up on things, but it hurts even more. I cannot pick up on the laundry full of baskets.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot help with the groceries because they're too heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot pick up on water. So I've tried.
Okay. Well, that's good that it's showing that you're trying, right? Or how does you feel about trying?
Makes me even more depressed
Makes you even more depressed. Why is that?
because I cannot do what other men can do,
Okay.
which is help their family.
Okay. How long ago was your accident?
That's 5 months ago.
5 months ago. Okay. So, based on the severity of your injuries, that accident was pretty um, recent, 5 months ago. Are you getting treatment for your injuries?
Yes, I am.
Okay, what does treatment look like for your injuries?
Um, it's a long process to
Mm-hmm.
me. I feel like it's gonna take a long time for my arms, my hips, and my leg to recover, which is gonna take a long time.
So how does that make you feel about the process being long?
Sad.
Sad? Sad how?
Because I cannot get back to doing what I want to do.
So understanding that the process is going to be long, and so getting back to your original occupation or position is quite a more of a long-term goal. What short-term goals do you think you can work on until you get to that place?
Short-term goals. I don't know of any right now.
You don't have anything? Okay. It's okay not to know that, but that is something you can think of to as we continue through the counseling process to see what short-term goals we can work on and then looking at the bigger picture. So you stated a lot of different things that you're coming in here for. You stated you're feeling depressed, you're having issues with your family, and then the drinking. What seems most important to you to work on first?
It would be the drinking.
The drinking? How so?
Because if I can control my drinking, it makes me a better person and it makes me tolerable for which I can be around my family.
So you stated that addressing the drinking first would make you feel like you have more control. Has it gotten out of control at this point, you'd say?
Yes.
How so?
Because when I drink, I yell at my children and my wife.
Do you recognize that you're yelling at them, or is that something that they bring up to you?
Something that they bring up to me, and after the fact where I've already dumped down about 10 cold ones.
So, as you're drinking out, are there times where you start to forget what's going on and the next day, or you don't remember what happened?
I don't remember.
You don't remember what happened? Okay. How do you think your family feels about that?
They're probably sad at the moment to see their hero down in a dark place.
Okay. How does that make you feel knowing or thinking about them feeling sad?
Makes me sad too.
Makes you sad too. Okay.
I wish I can get my life together.
Mhm.
That's why I'm here.
So, have you attempted to address the drinking prior to coming to counseling today? No.
Absolutely not.
Okay. So, do you have some ideas of how you would like to address the drinking throughout counseling?
No.
No. Okay. Were you a drinker before the incident, or did this start after the accident?
I drank a little before the incident, but it just turned to a lot now.
Okay. What do you mean by a little?
I used to drink around 6 cans
Mm-hmm.
every weekend, maybe, to go out with the guys. But now it's just got more.
You stated about 6 cans when you're going out with the guys and stuff. How often a week was that? Like, was it daily? Was it once a week?
Once a weekend,
Once a
maybe.
weekend. Okay.
Yeah, just celebrate once we got done with the job.
Mm-hmm.
Just kick back a couple cold ones and have the nice day off and then get back to work, which, I don't work anymore.
Were there issues with you drinking before the accident? Like you stated with your family or anything that you're experiencing now?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
It was a happy family.
A happy family. What can you paint a picture for me? What that looked like? A happy family?
Bringing home the bacon.
Home to bacon. Okay. So financially wise, because you were able to provide for them what they wanted and all that, it created a happy dynamic at home.
Yes.
Okay. So, what do you think looks more realistic for you in regards to starting to manage your drinking?
One case.
Okay. So you'd like to go from 2 cases to 1 case. of beer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How often? You want that to be every day or a couple days a week, 1 day a week starting off?
1 day a week.
1 day a week. Okay. Are there resources do you think you'll need to help you stay on track with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Me as a resource. Any other resources you would have outside of counseling? A support system?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay. So why do you say not really? What do you mean?
Because I don't want my wife telling me you don't need to be drinking because that's just a nagging type of thing, which probably would make me drink more just
Okay.
to prove her wrong.
Okay. So you feel like the communication with your wife would
Trigger me.
trigger you more, okay, or escalate things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are there any other relatives or friends that could help you out, possibly?
No, because I don't want to hear anything from my coworkers because they don't know how I'm feeling.
They
Because they
don't.
can work and they can do what I love to do, and they are bringing it home. So I don't want to hear it from them.
Okay. So you don't want to hear from them to help you address the alcohol issue because they're able to continue working, which you are not able to do.
Correct.
Okay. So have you maintained contact with your friends since the incident, or
Yeah, we go out every
okay?
once in a while.
So besides work, how has this affected your relationship with your friends? Like when you guys go out?
I get jealous of them at times.
You can tell us about.
Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable. Okay, do you have any other family, like your parents or siblings, that could possibly help you out?
No, because I don't want to go to my parents. Because they probably think I'm less of a man too with my injuries. My mom, I used to take care of her, but now I can't take care of my mom anymore. And my dad, he'll probably look at me less of a man too.
So you stated that your parents would look at you as less of a man, and you provided for your mother. How did you provide for your mother? Financially as well, or in other aspects?
Just in other aspects, buying her food
Mm-hmm.
because she cooks, and then just buying her what she wants for her birthday,
Mm-hmm.
Christmases like that. But now I can't really do that.
Okay. Okay. So in regards to the goal, you stated you wanted to go down to one case 1 day a week. What's gonna help you keep track of that?
A log,
Along.
yeah, 24 cases in a beer. Probably drink 7 days a week. 24 divided by 7. Probably like 3 cans a day.
Okay. So you're going down to one case of beer for 1 day of the week, or you want to go to 1 case a week? 1 case a week.
1 case a week.
1 case a week. Okay. And how soon do you plan on having that happen?
Start today.
Okay. Do you think that's realistic, going from 2 cases a day to 1 case a week?
That's realistic.
Okay. So you stated you're going to keep a log. What does this log look like?
Just one of those kind of logs where, have your goals set up for the day, put 3 cans of beer on the log, and then just 3 cans a day,
Okay.
if needed.
If needed. Okay. So what do you mean by if needed?
If I'm feeling depressed where I can't do anything, I just crack back a cold one.
Okay. Um, before your accident, when there were times when you were feeling down or anything like that, did you do anything to help you get out of that mood or that negative thinking? No. Okay. So, looking at the goal wise, I think keeping the log would be very beneficial to keep track of how it's going and everything. It's going to be difficult. I'm not going to lie to you, going from 2 cases a day to 1 case for the entire week. I must have misunderstood at the beginning. I thought you said 1 case to 1 day a week, and then the rest of the days would be the same. So, drastic change there. So, you stated you feel very confident that it's a realistic goal. How would you respond or react if this goal didn't go as planned for this week?
Go back 2 cases a day.
Go back to 2 cases a day.
Hmm.
So at the next session you just come up with a new goal, or what would be your plan going from there?
Come up with a new goal.
Okay. How about if it goes as planned? You complete the goal. How will you move on from there?
I would just go back to what I used to do, just drinking a case for about 1 2 weeks.
Okay. So continuing with the same goal if it goes as planned. Okay. Is there anything you need from me from today till our next session to help you stay on track?
Just support.
Support. Okay. How would you like that support?
Just checking in daily, making sure that I'm doing what I'm doing, making sure I'm on the right track.
Okay. Checking in daily with you. What does that consist of? What time of the day would be preferred for you?
Around like 5 p.m.
5 p.m. Okay. Is that usually the time you would start drinking? 5 p.m.
It's just usually the time where everybody gets home and everything happens. Kids
Okay.
get home, wives get home, just check in daily.
Okay, so 5 p.m. is usually when it starts to get overwhelming for you? Okay. So would you like to receive an email or phone call?
You just email me.
Email you? Okay. So I feel like this was a really good session. I got a lot of information. Thank you for sharing that. I know a lot of those things may not be easy to share, but I feel like there's a lot of things we could address. And you stated that a priority for you is to address the drinking. We've established a goal and how to track it and ways I can support you with that goal. Do you have any questions, comments?
No question.
No. How do you think this first session went?
It went pretty good.
How are you feeling after your first session?
Feeling alright. Feeling like I got a big week ahead of me.
A big week?
Yeah.
Why big?
I go down from 2 cases to 1.
Mm-hmm. So we discussed that, right? It's gonna be a drastic change, a goal you've set yourself. But we can make modifications after this first week. You give it a try and see how we can move on from there. Okay. Well, if you have any questions or comments throughout the week, feel free to contact me before I send out, it happens before I send out the check-in email. And yeah, thank you for coming.
Thank you.